waste your time on revenge. The people who hurt you will eventually face their own karma. Yeah, let God handle that. Just like he said, vengeance is mine. Yeah, he got you. He got your back. He see what's going on. He see you doing what you're supposed to. He see the manipulations they doing towards you. Yeah, let that rotten fruit fall on its own. You ain't got to shake it. You ain't got to throw nothing at it. It'll fall. Don't you worry. But long as you keep trying to hold it up, it's going to stay there. Yeah, let that ship sink. You've been holding it strong for long enough. Let it go on sink to the bottom. Yeah, you go do you. You go enjoy your life. Don't worry about the alone time at the moment. They're just to reconstruct yourself. Get yourself back in line. Yeah, get yourself back in order. Show yourself self-love. Yeah, you got to start doing that for yourself. Be peaceful within yourself. Once you're peaceful within yourself, the universe around you will become more peaceful as well. That's how things work. Facts. I appreciate everybody that got this far in my message. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day.
So we're talking about karma and people receiving their karma. Sometimes people from the day they met you, they set out to use you, to manipulate you, to gain financially from you, to destroy you from the day they met you. They never had good intentions from you from the start. But don't you worry, they will receive their karma. Vengeance is mine, said the Lord. So let's sit back and let's listen to more stories on karma. So let's continue.
Karma says when you destroy someone's life with lies, take it as a loan. It will come back to you with interest. Life's a hustle, and karma's the ultimate player in the game. When you try to take someone down with lies, you're not just hurting them, you're setting yourself up for a fall. As 50 Cent once said, I'm the type to swallow my blood before I swallow my pride. That pride might feel good in the moment, but karma doesn't forget. Everything we put out into the world comes back to us. Lies may seem like an easy way out, a shortcut to success, but every lie is a debt will be collected with interest. And when that truth comes knocking, it's unstoppable. Success built on dishonesty crumbles. It might not happen right away, but karma is patient. Meanwhile, those who stand on truth and justice, who fight for what's right even when it's hard, are the ones who build legacies that last. So when you face challenges, don't take the easy way out. Don't look for shortcuts that cut corners on your integrity. Face your struggles with honesty, and karma will reward you with a life built on solid ground. Your truth will become your strength.
Let me teach you something. My granny once told me, she said people burn bridges with folks who done been there for them when they was at their lowest. But when karma turn around and bite them, they questioning God why he allowing this to happen to them. You reap what you sow. You let that sink in. Don't let that go over your head.
Hey, you know what, man? When you being sneaky behind a good person's back, let me tell you all something, man. You all think it's all fun and games to be sneaky playing games, using people. But after a while, it catches up to you. When you see your ass cannot succeed, when you see you can't go far in life, when you see shit ain't working out for you, it's because karma catches up to you. You playing sneaky behind good woman's or good man's back, it catches up to you. And some of y'all just be doing it. That's why y'all get old and lonely, old and tired, and I'm telling you all, and it's not just men, women too. When you all are playing sneaky behind somebody's back, you always reap what you sow. I'm telling you, energy never lies. Energy always catches up to you. And so some of you all think that you all are good now. You all ain't good. You're gonna see. Oh, you're gonna get this. Trust me. Karma never forgets your address. I don't care who you are.
Sometimes we really don't realize it that, you know what I'm saying, some of the people that we really meet, you know, they come with a lot of karma. Like sometimes we don't truly know what a person done did in this lifetime or even their past lifetime. And that person may really be a bad person for us or really literally be a temporary lesson for us to realize something. But if we ignore those red flags and we keep those people around, bro, it's like we start to live in a karma, bro. And then that's like whenever you get those gut feelings about certain things, and then you go out somewhere with this person and something truthfully goes wrong, and you like, damn, I should have really listened to myself from the start. Yeah, it's because that person brought all that karma that they was dealing with And now it's surrounding the environment wherever they are. The people that they're surrounding themselves around are dealing with that shit too. So you gotta really be aware out here, for real.
And karma gonna hit some of y'all hard for breaking women who had nothing but good intentions for you. Maybe not today or tomorrow, but God is going to spin the block for that girl that he sent to truly love you while you left her questioning if true love even existed. She was helping you heal from your trauma and you was helping create hers. While she was busy cooking your favorite meals, you were busy hopping in other girls' DMs. You hid a whole family, but you let her introduce you to hers thinking that one day y'all would create your own. And you think that you just gonna ride off into the sunset after ruining a girl who was down to ride for you? Now, I know we all make mistakes, but that don't change that you gonna still have to lay in that bed that you made. Like one day, you gonna be the one that's vulnerable with a woman. And instead of the one that used to be your safe space, this one gonna throw your darkest secrets back in your face. Or when you at your lowest and that new girl that you enticed with all that money ain't calling you back, you gonna think about the one that would've loaned you something, even if she knew that you couldn't pay her back. What I'm saying is, when you treated her wrong, you were really just trading her in for a girl that's gonna make you wish you can go back in time and do it all over again. Because them DMs might delete, them text messages might unsend, but the universe's receipts are forever. That girl you doing wrong, she ain't even gotta get revenge. Because the same karma that watched her love you without condition also watched you damage and then discard her for no reason. So best believe it's coming. And when it does, you better hope your karma finds you and not your daughter.
They're going to get their karma. Believe me. And their karma is far worse than anything they ever did to you. And that's one thing that they all have in common. They're going to get this karma. And the punishment is severe. But before I do, I want to tell you this. If you really want to heal, if you want to stop looking for answers, if you want to stop hurting, you got to do one thing. This is really important. You need to forgive yourself. You need to forgive yourself for giving them far more than they gave you. You need to forgive yourself for believing that they would change when they showed you every day that they are not going to. You need to forgive yourself for loving them more than you loved yourself. You need to forgive yourself that you didn't leave sooner. That's how you're going to stop hurting and stop looking for answers. Their karma is, and they all have it, they're going to be looking for you in every single person that they date for the rest of their lives. But they're never going to find you. You won't be found because you're going to heal and you're going to move on. And right now, there's somebody out there that's praying for somebody just like you. They're begging to God, please send me someone just like you. Believe that.
No hate in my heart. Like, I want to see everybody win.
Even if somebody does you wrong.
Absolutely. Because him doing me wrong is probably, like, this is the thing, right? Oftentimes, our egos play such a role in our lives that we don't realize, like, some people have actions or they make certain actions for whatever specific reason for their destiny. I don't look at it like somebody's actually doing me wrong. Because if he does me wrong, that's a route that's something he has to deal with. Because that karma comes back to that man.
You don't get petty?
Nah, for what? Like, why? Because, listen, that energy slows me down for what I gotta do. Like, I'm not gonna ever let nobody else come and affect my energy. Like, I have a specific realm around me that nobody disrupts. Like, nobody.
A strong person doesn't seek revenge. They move on and let karma handle all the dirty work. Yeah, that's how you do it. That's how you remain at peace. You ain't out here trying to seek revenge. You know how to let that rotten fruit fall on its own. That's a power. Yeah. Understand, a lot of people can't do that. They like to seek revenge. They like to see people suffer because they suffering. Yeah, that's why I say it's a strength to be able to let something go, give it to God, let karma handle his dirty work, and move on. That's why I commend you if you can. You will continue to find peace that way too. Yes, that's a power. So if you learning and knowing how to move on, and you doing it, pat yourself on the back. You deserve that. Yeah. And I just wanted to let you know, just to keep on moving forward, doing what's best for you, and staying out of people's way, so you can continue to find peace. And that's facts. I appreciate everybody that got this for my message. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day.
Yo, being sneaky or doing a person wrong behind their back is always gonna catch up with you. Cause one thing about God, he definitely gonna make sure that you reap what you sow. And what's crazy is that you got some people out here wondering why they got so much hell in their life. It's because they out here doing people dirty. And the whole time, all they getting is the seeds they have sown in life. That's why with me, I always make it my mission to move with integrity and always do right by people. Y'all better make sure y'all doing right by people out here, cause God is definitely gonna pull that card. Have a great day.
Karma is going to hit some of y'all ladies real hard for breaking a man who had nothing but good intentions for you. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but best believe it, God is going to spin the block and deal with you for that man that he sent to love you right. But what did you do? You left him questioning if it was even worth him being a good man to you. He was out there protecting you, providing for you, praying over you, and you were busy entertaining other dudes in your DM. He introduced you to his family, his mom, talked about building a future with you, but you had a whole situationship going on behind his back. He was working double shift to make sure that you never lacked. While you're out here sneaking around with some guy that can't even split the bill with you, and you think that you can just skip off into happily ever after ruining a man who showed up for you every time? Nah, it doesn't work like that, because one day you're going to finally meet a man who you actually want to keep, and when you're ready to be vulnerable, he's going to weaponize your pain and show your secrets in your face. Listen, when life humbles you, you remember that dude who would have given his last for you. Even knowing that you wouldn't be able to give it back to him, he would have poured into you. Trust me. But then it's going to be too late. Get it together, ladies. We're out here destroying good men. Do the work, heal, show up better, so that when a good man shows up in your life, you know what it looks like, you know what it feels like, and you can appreciate him and not take him for granted.
I'm going to give you a quick little secret and a quick way to tell when the narcissist is getting their karma. Are you ready for this? Before you guys yell at me, let me get to the point, because you TikTok people like to yell at me for not getting to the point fast enough. All right. The narcissist, the best way you can tell that the narcissist is getting their karma is when they try to reach back out to you. When the narcissist who dumped you, ghosted you, or maybe didn't give you any closure, left you for that girl who knew that you guys were together, left you for that woman who knew that you were married, left you for that person who they thought was better than you, or just plain flat out ghosted you, you were never to hear back from them again, they just went poof, thin air, disappeared. The way you can tell they're getting their karma, especially if you've been sitting there crying and wishing and hoping for a sign, how can they do this to me and get away with it? Oh my God, you're sobbing, da 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 da. The way you can tell that the narcissist is getting their karma, first of all, as I stated in my last video, the narcissist lives their karma. Every single day is karma to them. The fact that they lost you is their karma. The fact that they're miserable people, they can never be happy, that's their karma. The fact that they have to create a brand new personality every time to lie to someone in order for the person to fall in love with them, that's their karma. You don't have to do that. You just be yourself, and the people who like you find you. The people who don't, they go by their business. But the narcissist constantly has to morph into something that they're not to fit a certain supply. So this is why they mirror their supply, and that's a lot of work. That takes a lot of work. They will lie. If they meet a person who's a Christian, all of a sudden they love God, they know Bible verses, they're reading the Bible, they're going to church every Sunday. That's exhausting for someone who's not a Christian, who's pretending to be a Christian. Someone who likes Afrobeat music, the narcissist will say, I love Afrobeat music, when they know they don't. But they're listening to the music, they're playing the songs, they're learning the lyrics, things like that. So the narcissist always has to morph into someone that they're trying to date. That's exhausting. That is their karma. The narcissist has a lot of bad luck, but because of people like you and I who don't want to get out of the way for them to experience their karma, because we're steady trying to fix them and help them and rescue them, that is why it doesn't seem like they're getting their karma, but they are getting their karma. The narcissist lives his karma every single day because they cannot be by themselves. You can break up with someone and be so devastated and go cry for a few days, then get in the gym, then start working on yourself, start going back to school again, just doing you. The narcissist cannot do that. The narcissist will literally be laying in bed with another supply and they'll be texting another supply. The reason for that is because they are miserable people and they can't sit with themselves. They can't sit with the process that goes on in their head, which is usually shame and disgrace. They are very shameful of who they are and they're very paranoid. They are very miserable. So no supply is good enough for them. So they can have the grade A supply laying right next to them in bed, but they're steady texting the other supply. That's misery. That's miserable and it's misery. So the narcissists live their karma every day. But as it relates to you, if you really want to know, is he getting his karma for treating me the way he treated me? The best way to know that is when that narcissist out of nowhere starts to contact you. The reason they're contacting you is all of the excitement of ghosting you and leaving you, all of the people who they thought were better than you, the new friends that they thought was better than you, the new group, the circle, the new circle that was better than you, that new girl they started dating that was so much prettier than you that they were willing to stop and quit everything with you to go be with that person. All of that excitement is starting to wear off, or it has already gone, right? Now it's starting to sink in that they just lost a great person. So they'll start to reach out. A lot of them will reach out in different ways. Some of them will start by maybe liking your videos, your pictures, watching your stories. Some of them will have a friend or family member reach out to you with some kind of crazy story about them. Oh, so-and-so is sick, right? So-and-so is in the hospital. So-and-so's dog just, unalive. Just stuff like that. Or they'll reach out to you themselves. Hi, big head. They'll text you, oh, you've been looking so good. I'm so proud of you. They'll come nice. Or if none of that, if let's say you block them on everything and there's no channel in that sense to reach out to you, they might start a smear campaign to get your attention. They'll start talking all kinds of stuff about you just so you can react. Some of them will even go as far as taking you to court just so they can see you. That's what the narcissist, in my case, does all the time, knowing fully well that these are frivolous law cases or lawsuits, but they'll do it anyway because they want to see you, they want to interact with you. Even if you're in a different state, as I said, kind of like in my case, they'll do things like that. But with all that said, at the end of the day, the reason they're reaching back out to you, the narcissist is dumb. They're the dumbest, smartest people you'll ever meet, but they're also the dumbest, smartest people you'll ever meet. They're smart in the sense that when they're reaching out to you, everything the narcissist does is for their own benefit. It's never for someone else. They're not reaching out because they miss you. They're not reaching out because they love you. They're not reaching out because they're going to be better. They're not reaching out for any of those reasons. I'm sorry to say it, but that's true. The narcissist is very self-serving. The reason they're reaching out is because they have realized that they missed a good supply, and how can they get this good supply back on their roster? That is why they're reaching out to you. But at the end of the day, they are living with the karma of losing such a great person like you. That's why they're reaching out. They're reaching out because now all of that excitement has gone away. Reality is starting to sink in, and they're starting to see that they really, really effed up. They really, really effed up. And the only way you can let this narcissist experience the full karma that is coming to them is to never ever give them the time of day. When you fall for the hoovering, when you fall for them coming back to you and acting like everything is okay and they changed and they did a 360, they went to therapy, when you fall for it, you are literally stopping their karma. You're stopping their karma. Because you're going to go backwards, back to them, You're going to go back into fight or flight. You're going to go back to fixing the relationship or trying to fix it. You're going to go back to trying to be this good woman, this loving, supportive partner. You're going to go back to all of the things you used to do before that used to drain you. And the narcissist will finally get that grade A supply back that they were missing. And they will not be able to go through the heartache and the headache of you not being there, because when you're there, their life is so much easier. They have clean clothes, they have food, they have, the S word, the adult time, they have a good, clean home, they have a supportive partner, they have all of these things. You're providing that for them, so they're not experiencing their karma. You need to let those people thug it out, okay? Let their credit go bad. Let them get homeless. Let them cry and be by themselves at night. Let them miss you. As soon as you see that narcissist reach back out to you, that is when you should realize that this is my turn. This is when I get to exert my power by not picking up the phone, not giving in to them, not ever speaking to them again, not ever falling for their nonsense, not ever giving them any more of my energy. This is the time, the only time that you can truly yourself, without waiting for the Almighty God, this is the only time that you yourself can let the narcissist taste or have a taste of their own medicine by going completely no contact and ignoring every and any advances, okay? When you see that narcissist call you back or email you back or come back or like your photo or do whatever the heck they be doing, their karma is hitting them. So that's a quick little secret that a lot of people didn't know, and I wanted to share that with you. Please comment your experience with this down below. You can also follow for more and book a one-on-one coaching call with me. The link is in my bio. See you in the next one.